Have you ever wondered why Japanese homes are always clean? Not clean because company is coming. Not clean because someone spent the whole Saturday scrubbing. Just permanently, quietly, effortlessly clean on any given Tuesday afternoon. I have asked myself this question many times. And the answer is not what most people expect. It is not that Japanese women have more time. It is not that Japanese homes are smaller and therefore easier to maintain. It is not a special cleaning product or an expensive organization system. It is 3 daily habits, 3 small, consistent, almost invisible practices that happen every single day inside Japanese homes, and that together create a level of cleanliness that most American women spend their entire weekends trying to achieve with far less consistent results. Here is the thing that nobody tells you. The reason your home feels impossible to keep clean is not because you are lazy or disorganized. It is because the approach most of us use, the big weekend cleaning session, the occasional deep clean, the frantic tidy before guests arrive, is fundamentally reactive. We clean up after the mess has already happened. We deal with problems after they have fully developed. And that approach means we are always behind, always catching up, always feeling like we are losing a battle we cannot win. Japanese daily habits work in the opposite direction entirely. They prevent the mess from forming in the first place. They address the problem at the source before it has the chance to grow into something that requires real effort to resolve. And because they are done every single day, they take almost no time at all. Today I am going to walk you through all 3. Exactly what they are, exactly why they work, and exactly how to bring them into your American home starting this week. Before I give you the 3 habits, I need to give you one piece of context that makes everything else make sense. Because these habits did not develop randomly. They come from a specific way of thinking about the home that is fundamentally different from the way most Americans think about it. In Japanese culture, the home is understood to be a living environment, a space that actively affects the well-being of everyone inside it. Not just a backdrop to your life. Not just a place where you store your things and sleep. A space that has a direct impact on how you feel, how you think, how you rest, and how you start each day. Because of this, maintaining the home is not seen as a burden or an obligation. It is seen as a form of daily care, similar to how you brush your teeth or make your coffee every morning. You do not wait until your teeth are in crisis to brush them. You maintain them daily because daily maintenance is what keeps problems from developing. Japanese homemakers apply the exact same logic to their homes. This single shift in perspective, from cleaning as a reactive core to maintenance as a daily practice, is what makes these 3 habits not just effective, but genuinely sustainable. Once you start seeing your home as something that deserves daily care rather than occasional emergency intervention, these habits stop feeling like extra work. They become part of the natural rhythm of your day. And that is when everything changes. The first daily habit is the one that sets the tone for everything else. Japanese homemakers call it the morning reset, and it is so consistently practiced across Japanese households that it has the quality of a daily ritual rather than a cleaning task. Every morning, before the full demands of the day begin, the home is returned to its clean baseline. This is not a thorough clean. It is not a deep scrub. It is a short, specific sequence of actions, each one taking 1 to 3 minutes, that together restore every main area of the home to the calm, ordered state it was in before the previous day happened. The sequence works like this. First, the bed gets made immediately after waking. Not eventually, not after coffee. Immediately. Japanese homemakers understand that the bedroom is the largest room in the home, and making the bed transforms it from a room that looks like someone just woke up in it to a room that looks intentional and controlled. 2 minutes. And the psychological effect of that small visual order carries into how the rest of the morning is approached. Second, the windows get opened. Fresh air is considered non-negotiable in Japanese home culture. Stagnant indoor air makes a home feel heavy and unclean regardless of how tidy the surfaces are. 5 minutes of open windows every morning resets the atmosphere of the entire home. You do nothing during this time. The home does the work itself. Third, the kitchen counter and stove atop get wiped before anything else is cooked or prepared. A damp microfiber cloth, 2 minutes, and every surface starts the new day clean. This single habit is responsible for preventing the gradual grease and residue buildup that turns into a major cleaning project if left for days. In Japanese homes, the stovetop never gets to a point of requiring heavy scrubbing, because it is wiped clean every single day before new cooking begins on top of old residue. Fourth, the bathroom sink gets a 30-second wipe after teeth brushing. The toothpaste, the water splashes, the soap residue, all of it removed while it is still fresh and easy to wipe away. This 30-second habit means the bathroom sink looks clean every single day without ever requiring a dedicated bathroom cleaning session, just to get the sink back to a reasonable state. Finally, A 2-minute sweep of the living areas. Cushions back in place. Anything left out from the night before returned to where it belongs. Surfaces visually cleared. Total time for the complete morning reset. 10 to 15 minutes. Spread across things you are already doing anyway. And the result is a home that starts every single day from a clean baseline. The second daily habit is the one that prevents the accumulation of mess throughout the day. And it is so simple that it almost does not sound like a habit at all. In Japanese home culture, it is called KATAZUKERU, which means putting things back and tidying as you move through your day. The idea is straightforward. Every action you take in your home has a small tidying component built into it. You cook a meal. You wipe the counter while something is simmering. You finish eating. The dishes go directly to the sink or dishwasher, not to the counter to deal with later. You use something. You return it to its place before moving on to the next thing. You walk through a room. If something is out of place and takes less than 2 minutes to address, you address it right now rather than adding it to a mental list. None of these individual actions feel like cleaning. Each one takes between 30 seconds and 2 minutes. But collectively they prevent the accumulation that turns a clean home into a chaotic one by the end of the day. The most powerful application of this habit is in the kitchen. Japanese homemakers never leave the kitchen in a state of post-meal chaos. While the food is in its final minutes of cooking, the prep area gets wiped. While someone else sets the table, the used bowls go into the sink. After the meal, the dishes are dealt with immediately, and the counters are wiped. The kitchen is reset before anyone sits down to relax. In American homes, the kitchen often stays messy for hours after a meal, sometimes until the next meal. Dried food on dishes becomes harder to clean. Grease on the stovetop sits and hardens. Counter clutter builds on top of existing counter clutter. By the time someone gets around to cleaning, what could have been a 5-minute job has become a 40-minute ordeal. The clean-as-you-go habit eliminates that pattern completely, not by requiring more effort, but by distributing the effort across the moments when it is smallest and easiest, rather than allowing it to compound into something large and exhausting. The third daily habit is the one that most American women skip entirely, and it is the one that makes the biggest difference to how the home feels every single morning. In Japanese households, every evening before bed, the home is returned to its organized baseline. This is not an evening cleaning session. It is a 10-minute reset that ensures the morning reset can actually happen in 10 minutes, rather than 30, because nothing has been left to accumulate overnight. The evening reset has 4 parts. The living areas are restored. Every cushion back in place. Every throw blanket folded. Every item that drifted out of its home during the day returned to where it lives. Remote controls, books, kids' items. Anything that accumulated on surfaces throughout the day, cleared and returned. 3 minutes. The kitchen gets its final reset of the day. Any remaining dishes handled. Counters wiped down completely. And this is a specifically Japanese habit that makes an enormous difference, the sink gets dried. Not just rinsed, dried. With a small dedicated cloth that lies next to the sink. A dry sink does not develop the bacterial odor that a perpetually damp sink develops. A dry sink looks clean, and waking up to a kitchen that smells clean and looks clean changes the feeling of your entire morning. The bathroom gets a 30-second check. Anything out of place returned. Towels straightened. Floor quickly checked. Nothing thorough. Just a visual reset that takes the space from the end-of-day state back to a presentable baseline. And finally, 2 minutes of preparation for the next morning. Coffee maker prepped. Anything that needs to go out the door tomorrow placed where it will be found. This is not cleaning. It is preparation, but it contributes to the calm, ordered feeling of waking up in a home that is already ahead of the day. Total evening reset time, 10 minutes. And the return on those 10 to 15 minutes is waking up every morning to a home that is already at its clean baseline. Let me explain clearly why this system works when the big Saturday cleaning approach does not. When you clean reactively, when you let things accumulate and then deal with them all at once, you are always cleaning at the worst possible time. The grease has hardened, the soap scum has built up, the clutter has compounded. Everything takes longer and requires more effort than it would have if it had been addressed early. And you are doing it all at once, which means it feels enormous and exhausting every single time. When you maintain daily, when you spend 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes in the evening and build clean as you go into the way you move through your day, your clutter has not compounded. Menegrenu depotable. And because it happens every day, nothing ever reaches a state that requires a major intervention. This is the entire secret. Not a special product, not a particular technique. Daily consistency applied at the right moments. That is what Japanese homes have that most American homes do not. And it is completely available to you starting today. Here is how to begin. This evening, do a 10-minute reset before you go to bed. Living areas restored, kitchen wiped and sink dried, bathroom checked. Tomorrow morning, follow the reset sequence. Bed made, windows open, Kitchen wiped before breakfast, bathroom sink swiped after brushing teeth, living areas swept. And through the next thing. Do those 3 things for 1 week, just 1 week. And notice what happens to the baseline state of your home, to the amount of time you spend cleaning, and to how your home feels to live in every single day. The Japanese figured this out a long time ago. A clean home is not the result of cleaning more. It is the result of cleaning smarter, consistently, daily, at the right moments, before problems have the chance to become problems. 3 habits. 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the evening. And a home that stays clean not because you work hard for it on weekends, but because you maintain it gently every single day.